We came to a consensus. We came to an agreement. Oh, well, we're getting something done. What's good, YouTube? Welcome to the channel, Artist RMC, where we keeps it saucy by letting you, the viewer, decide the 3 P's, whether the performance is an artist or an MC. Keep it simple. Artist meaning artist, MC meaning MC. Master of ceremony, controlling the crowd. That being said, Rom Squadron, what's poppin'? Y'all ready for another reaction video? Okay, let's go. Next up, we got Tom Macdonald Brainwash. Let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to thumbs up. All in one breath. Let's go. And I remembered it all too.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity gossip, popular neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most.
Is that true? Well, I know you get a whole Pride Month, but actually, Memorial Day, you get a whole day. Actually, you get the weekend. You already have the weekend, but, you know, they build it in with that. But you get the day, or, like, they actually take that day to, you know, sit back. You know what I'm saying? Reflect. I think Pride Month is, they give you the month, but it's, I don't think you get any time off. I'm not sure. But I don't know. Trying to keep it positive. Let's go positive. You want to keep it negative? We can go. No, I'm playing. Just trying to look at the positive outcomes on everything that I'll do. Yeah, trying to take a new turn. That ain't no fun though, is it? Let's go, man.
Most dangerous pandemics, propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We only.
Oh, oh shit. So he said. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Get it? Masking tape, masking tape. That's dope. Like it, like it, like it, like it.
We don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth.
I thought he said deform. He said deform. That's how you say it, man. If you want to get your point across, you say deform. Deformed. That's how you, that's from the chest. She's saying. That was like, listen to this. Look how hard this shit go. Defund police, defund
police need to defund the media who lies through their teeth. Like Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog, because every patient that gets cured is a customer lost, and big oil runs.
Oh, okay. You touched the pulse. Yeah, you did. Yep, you did. Okay, so that's true. Big facts. Let's go real quick dive through this. So I've been saying this since HIV and all that stuff. So here's an example from what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if they cure you, you're a customer lost. They'd rather have a lifetime customer make all this money from you and Medicaid and all that other stuff and all this bull crap, all the stuff that they corrupt your politicians with. Yes, every single one of your politicians are, yeah, every single one. Democrat, Republican, all get money from Big Pharma. Yep, and they push these bills through. Yep. And they know exactly well what they're going to do with these bills and what they're going to. They write the bills. They bring them on the floor. They don't even know what's in the bill. If you ask any one of your politicians to tell you what's in their bill, they can't. I think Rand Paul's the only guy that can, because that guy's like got like papers everywhere. It looks like he just wrote it down. You know what I'm saying? All a mess, tie all wrinkled. But I like that dude, man. I like Rand Paul because he thinks of self-responsibility. I like that. You know what I'm saying? If you decide that you want to do this, then you can do that. But the consequences is if you act like a madman, you out there doing dumb, those are also your responsibilities. So I like that. If we all were held to our own responsibilities, not blaming it on this one, blaming it on that one, and blaming it on this one, we probably wouldn't be where we're at. But because we have a political system that does that anyway, both sides pointing at each other, that's what we got. But now, back to the argument of, listen, baby's born with HIV, okay? Baby's not born with HIV. Both the parents have HIV. They procreate, have a baby. What gives you transfers that is body fluids on that aspect of catching it, in that case. So body fluids meaning semen. Hers wouldn't be the body fluid. It would be the womb that the baby's going to be housed in for the next 8-9 months. So now what you got is you got semen, 100% HIV infected. That's how it passes. Now you have the womb that is 100% made up of these cells and veins and the feeding tube that is HIV all through that. But yet they have a shot that they could give the woman. I think it's in a belly. I forgot, I forgot where it is, but this is true because I know people that baby born without HIV. They're given both parents have HIV, had HIV. One died of AIDS, the other one died, the other one's still living with HIV because they came out with the stuff that, as long as you don't got AIDS, you're still good to go. So now what they figured is, hey, if we keep these guys alive for the rest of their life, it's better than coming up with a cure. The cure is going to get us money, yeah, for everybody that gets it. But now guess what happens? We're better off having these people sick for the rest of their lives and let people keep catching it, never come up with a cure. And now all these people that catch it, they're linked to us for the rest of our life. At least they had the moral fortitude, or however you want to call it, the moral foresight, or the moral just anything. And these guys usually have no morals, or maybe it's just for some reason they don't do it, not to give it to the baby and let the baby, makes the wrong decision somehow and catches it themselves. At least they have that. But they basically expose themselves with that because this child, this baby that has not breathed air, where most pathogens are, passed through. I'm not saying AIDS is, but I'm saying most of the time, you get sick. So what I'm saying, it doesn't even have any immunities. Usually we get immunities by catching stuff and then, our body builds up, and that's what AIDS attacks. It attacks the, the white blood cells. But without getting scientific with it, you all know what I mean. Let's go.
Runs the world, the only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist.
Yo, you got a good point there. I'll give you a perfect example. Not every liberal is dumb. I used to be one. See, that right there. Come on, I used to be one. I was smart enough to get out, and then I was smart enough not to get no party, and I was smart enough to become an independent. See. Don't follow no man. All of these politicians, left and right, don't give a shit about you, and they don't give a shit about most of the country. They only give a shit about one thing. Furthering whatever enriches them in they're in their own little world. They're sitting on their skybox laughing at us while we're out here. It reminds me of Hunger Games. Seriously, it reminds me of Hunger Games the way they are. They come, the Democrats come to the hood, laugh at us when they leave, and then give us the same spiel. We couldn't get nothing done because them damn Republicans didn't allow us to get it done, so we got to cancel the filibuster. Then after that, what's your excuse? You ain't going to want to cancel that filibuster because then you got no excuse. So, and Republicans, same thing. Oh, damn, Nancy Pelosi did. Well, she's 100 and whatever. When she goes, what's your excuse? Well, all the guys that are blaming her, like 100-something anyway, and it's not a diss because I'm going to be 100-something. So what I'm saying is, I feel like 100-something. But what I'm saying is, it's always the same bullshit. is always the same bullshit. How can you be for something today and then tomorrow be against it just because the other side's for it? Now, that, what I would call in normal land, not crazy land, would be, we came to a consensus, we came to an agreement. Oh, well, we're getting something done. Nope, can't do that, because if we are for what they're for, then therefore we don't create chaos. Well, y'all keep your chaos. I ain't following none of y'all. Why do you think these swing states get all the attention? All the attention. They get all the attention. Let me explain to you why. Because somebody back in the day was smart enough to say, hey, if we say we're for this side ain't gonna pay us no mind, because they already know we're gonna vote for them. They don't gotta work for our vote. Well, you gotta work for mine. You do what you want. They gotta work for mine. More people that do that, more shit get done. Let's go.
The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us because we're ready to fight.
Just like I just said.
But we won't let freedom die.
Democrats and Republicans fighting as citizens ain't gonna help nothing.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride.
Yo, that was a dope ass part, though. How do monkeys become people and people become sheep? Stop being a sheep. Stop being a sheep. All I'm saying, you're being a sheep, man. You're being a sheep. I was there too, man. I had the wool and everything else, man. The wolves were circling me, man. The wolves were circling me. They all had suits and ties, man. Them wolves, nasty. I became the shepherd. Oh, yeah. Walk with a big stick, and that's and a limp. No, I ain't a pimp. Let's go.
Fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us. I find it hard to believe, because they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life, because the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause
Me too, bro. Get that droop off your face, bro. Get that off your face. You look like a wide mouth bath, bro. You're like Nollian. You know that dope lean look. But you know what I like about this? If you notice, do you remember how we used to, like, well, damn, a lot of you guys might not be from the city, but in the city, you know, we'd go up into the windows, and it would always have the TV shops would always have the news playing, and we just sit there. A lot of us would sit outside, and it would be playing whatever was and we just sit there watching whatever, you know, big event was on. It just would happen because we'd be passing by and we'd see something. We'd just sit there. There'd be no real voice because we can't hear the voice from outside, but we're reading the subtitles and stuff, and it's crazy because that's what that reminds me of. And a lot of people, that's, you know, they would get news that way, or, you know, through the papers that were all over the ground where he's sitting on. I like that. You know what I'm saying? It represents a lot of shit because it's bullshit. It's a pee pad. It's a shit pad for a dog. Wipe his ass with. But at the same time, they're on the ground, not being read. Because they ain't worth shit anyway. But anyways, it is what it is. It could also mean, you know, it means so many innuendos. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the static. Look at all the static. Nothing but static coming through there. Confusement, man. Chaos, man. Black and white. Black and white.
Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up the right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system.
Okay, so there's something there, right? So y'all got to check this out, man. Let me see if my boy right here. Yeah, y'all got to check out this young gentleman right here.
But she said race and political standpoints. Fuck white people and fuck Trump. Race, political standpoint. So by her own definitions, what just took place? What took place 3 years ago? Hate crime.
When you see these are 18-year-old kids, and you look at the video, you're like, what is going on?
What is going on? It's 4 adults beating a white dude and screaming, fuck white people and fuck Trump. What do you mean what's going on? It's a hate crime. And I find it cute that he's saying, oh, these are 18-year-old kids. No, they're not. They're 18-year-old young adults. You could say teenagers, but legally, 18-year-olds, young adults. So they're not kids. They're not little babies going around hitting people with sticks saying, oh, go away, white man. No, these were 4 individuals who kidnapped somebody. 4 grown adults kidnapped somebody. And you want to call them kids? My favorite part, watch what this lady says about hate crimes. This takes the cake into why I think CNN is one of the worst places to get any information from.
I'm going to say something that's probably not very popular. We cannot callously go about classifying things as a hate crime.
You're a minority, man. You can't hate. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Are you kidding me, bro? So, the hate crime is when, you know what I mean, you talk about somebody's religion or sex, gender, whatever, you know what I mean, and you sit there and you don't like that about that person. You almost smack that off your face, bro. But yeah, man, check that kid out. I'm going to put his link in the description below, man. Dope. Y'all going to like him.
Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, because we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us.
That's dope. I wonder how they did that.
Freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us.
There's a truth there. A lot of you guys ain't going to like what I'm going to say right now, but I'm going to say it. Okay. It is a perfect example. Videos, reaction videos. Okay. So Tom, supposedly, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He's a white guy that's very successful in rap, and there's the woke culture, this and this and that, you know, minorities, whatever. So what do you notice? I notice it because I'm like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Nobody cares what I got to say. The most of you that come, y'all come for the content, and sometimes I'm a goofball, and I appreciate that. But if you go and look at, you guys can, I swear on everything I love, go look at somebody that is black, that does a reaction on Tom, NF, Eminem, any of them. They don't have half the skills as I do of breaking down bars. They actually suck and they don't break down nothing. They just go, I like it. That's it. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was great, man. But yet, it gets all these views, and mostly who are on the views? White people, because the reason why is because of the division. So y'all want to see if you got to go there to defend the rapper you like, or if you got to go there to see if they like them because they're black. And you guys are so, I'm telling you, man. And you guys can disagree with me all you want. It's facts. I look at the data. And I'm not sitting there tooting my horn. There are a lot of, you know, listen, I'm new at this, but there's one thing I do know. When it comes to breaking down bars, man, I'm telling you, bro, I do it with the best. And that's one thing I will toot my horn, because I live and breathe this shit. So, but then you'll have other people that maybe came out yesterday, and because they happen to be black and they're reacting to Tom Macdonald, it gets flooded. 100,000 views, 200,000 views. I'm just Puerto Rican, man, and I believe it's race. I do believe it's the race thing. I do believe it's because the divisiveness between white and black are so. You got to hear what the other side's saying. You have to. You can't help it. It's just natural. You know what I mean? So, Hey, man, it is what it is. But that's an example of what he's saying. You know what I mean? It's the truth. It's the truth, just bluntly told.
Cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
That was T-Mac, y'all. The original link to the video will be in the description below. Go over there. Check it out, get them views up. I'll be that boy Art. This peace. Deuces, I'm gone.